Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast, episode 5. I'm pretty sure. I don't have anything in front of me, so I'm not. I think it's episode 5. Really excited that we've made it even this far. Hopefully you're getting a lot out of this and it's meaningful and helpful to you. Just want to say really quick, welcome to the podcast. So glad that you join us. Today I don't have any notes in front of me, so I'm hoping to just speak from the heart, and we'll see how it goes. This could be a train wreck. This could be really awesome. But real quick, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the Student Revival channel and turn on the notifications so that you can find out when we post new podcasts and the Sunday service and all the other fun videos that we're posting. We don't want you to miss a thing, so make sure you comment or subscribe and turn on notifications. But also feel free to comment. We'd love to read what you think of the episode. Today, I want to spend a little bit of time talking about our mission statement as a ministry for Student Revival. In the past, we've said our mission is experience, equip, engage, and we really love that, and it's been really good. I think a lot of you know it and have memorized it and really like it also, and it was awesome that was formed by some of our student leaders, which was really sweet. But as we were talking literally this week, we were just thinking it's really good, but it's kind of open-ended. And so we really wanted to kind of nail down what exactly does experience, equip, engage mean for the student ministry, because there are a lot of things that we want you to experience and be equipped in and for and engage with. So over the next 3 weeks or so, I want to kind of break down each of these words and what we've ultimately assigned their meaning for Student Revival. So again, have no notes, just going to share with you what I think about it and what it means to me, and hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully it's something that produces passion in you and gets you excited about being involved in Student Revival. So we worked on this new statement this week for how do we, when we're explaining experience, equip, engage, what does that mean exactly? And here's what we came up with. Our desire is for you to experience the heart of God, be equipped in the power of God, and engage the world for the kingdom of God. And so for the next 3 weeks or so, I want to take one episode for each word and break down what that means exactly and what we want you to take away from each of those phrases. So today we're going to talk about experience. This one, I think, is probably the most open-ended. It definitely, that's just it. It is the most open-ended. There are so many things that we want you to experience when you come into the student ministry. Some of those things are we want you to have fun. We want you to have to experience fun while you're here with us. A big one for us, we want you to experience family. We want you to come in and feel like this is a place where I belong. This is a place where I want to get connected. This is a place where people love me no matter what condition I come in. That's what family is to us. And I think when you look at the Bible, when you look at Jesus' life and ministry, it seems like Jesus' ministry was family. He just traveled around with his followers, and all the time varying between just 12 people and hundreds of people just following him. But, something you don't see in the Bible is when it says, and it took 3 days to walk to the next place. And so you have to imagine as they're walking along these, the roads and traveling from town to town, they're camping out together. And they're having meals together and they're spending all this time I kind of imagine and picture, and you get this sense from reading the Bible that this is a family. And then even in the early church, they have this atmosphere of family where they were always eating together. They were meeting each other's needs, whether they were related or not, but simply because they loved each other and because they'd been transformed by the message of Christ. And that's what we want you to experience here. We want you to experience a place where you can come in and you just feel like you belong. And you know that you're welcomed. and ultimately we want this to feel like a family. Some other things we want you to experience. We want you to experience life transformation. You know, I totally believe everyone is welcome, and I want you to feel like you don't have to clean up to come in, and that's 100% true. But also, I also totally believe with just as much conviction that once you start to experience the things of God, you're going to get transformed. Like, He wants to change your life in the best ways. It's not that He doesn't love you or think, that like, oh, fix all these things and then I'll love you. He loves you so much, He wants to see the best you, because He sees the potential in you, and He wants to transform your life. And we feel the same way. We want to see you get transformed by the power of God. And then I think the way we used to explain this is we used to say we want you to experience the atmosphere of heaven. But that's just such this like big kind of thing. What does that even mean? Like, I'm sure every Christian circle has their thoughts on what does it mean to experience the atmosphere of heaven. But I think all the stuff that I've said so far, that's kind of wrapped up in the culture of heaven. That's what it's like in heaven. It's like family. It's like transformation. It's like belonging. It's like fun. And there's those things, but also it's filled with the presence of God. That I think when I think of experience, I want you to come in and encounter God in a mind-blowing, life-changing way. I fully believe that one encounter with God will change your life. And when we say experience, I want you to experience the presence. I want you to experience the voice of God. I want you to experience Him so fully that you can't help but leave different. And by different, I mean better, like healed, with more joy in your life, with depression broken off, with stress gone, just filled with peace. I want you to experience these things that are promised in the Christian life that actually set us apart from the rest of the world. Because the answer to depression for the rest of the world is, counseling and medication. And, the answer to stress is, take a vacation or, whatever it is. Like, yes, all of those, but also God. Like we have this leg up on the rest of humanity because we are in relationship with Jesus, that we get to experience God more fully than the entire earth. And He wants to release His presence and do things like break depression off of people and release people from stress and fill them with peace and fill them with joy and all this amazing stuff. And those are the things I want you to experience. And so what we ultimately felt like kind of captured that whole thing was we want you to experience the heart of God. Because I think that's kind of ultimately what all that is. Like, the heart of God is that you would find a place to feel like you belong, where you feel connected. The heart of God is that you would find a place that accepts you for where you're at, that loves you where you're at, no matter where you're at, that you don't have to clean up to come in. And the heart of God is that you would be transformed into everything He created you to be. He wants to see you walk in your potential. The heart of God is that you encounter Him and are drawn into deeper and greater intimacy. So, like I said, no notes, so that's all I have. That was my heart spew to you. I hope that kind of clears up a little bit what we mean when we say we want you to experience the heart of God. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're hanging in there in quarantine. I miss you so much. I cannot wait for us all to be back together. But when the time comes, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. And I think that it's going to be a time of experiencing the heart of God together, especially that first weekend back, that first month back. Honestly, I hope that sets us on a trajectory for the remainder of this ministry's existence, that we are there just walking and experiencing the heart of God for you. And so it's going to be really great. I can't wait to see you all again. Remember, subscribe to our channel, turn on notifications so that you can keep up with all that we're doing. Cannot wait to see you. Hopefully these podcasts have been helpful and meaningful to you. We'll see you next Friday.